I don't even know where to begin. On what should have been the happiest day of my life, my own brother punched me in the face at my wedding. I've replayed that moment over and over again, wondering if I'm still in shock, or if I'm just finally letting the anger in. Everyone keeps telling me, don't let it ruin your day. Focus on the love. Focus on your husband. But the truth is, it did ruin it. It left a scar on a day that was supposed to be pure joy. My husband, he's a pilot in the Marines. Strong, steady, level-headed. The kind of man who doesn't need to raise his voice to command respect. From the moment I met him, I knew he was different. He carried himself with quiet strength, the kind that makes you feel safe just by being near him. I was lucky. My family saw it too, or at least I thought they did. But my brother, he's always been different. 2 years older than me, and for as long as I can remember, he's carried around this bitterness. Every success of mine was a threat to him. If I did well, it was because I was the favorite. If I was happy, it was because people felt sorry for me. Nothing was ever good enough. My parents brushed it off as sibling rivalry. But as we grew older, it became obvious it wasn't rivalry. It was resentment. I tried for years to keep the peace. Holidays, birthdays, family trips. I bit my tongue more times than I can count. When I told him I was engaged, his reaction was cold, almost dismissive. A flat. Good for you, I guess. Still, I thought maybe, just maybe, he'd come around. He agreed to be in the wedding party, but his heart was never in it. Then came the wedding day. The ceremony was perfect. Standing there with my husband, holding his hands, I felt calm, safe, and loved. For that moment, nothing else mattered. But as the reception began, the cracks started to show. My brother was drinking too much, making bitter comments about how weddings are fake, how people waste money just to show off. I ignored it. My husband noticed, and gave my hand a reassuring squeeze under the table, like he always does when he knows I'm on edge. Then came the toasts. My husband's best man gave a speech so heartfelt it left everyone in tears. Then it was my brother's turn. And instead of celebrating me, or us, he tore me down. He stood there, in front of everyone I love, and said I'd always had it easy. That I never knew real struggle. That I only lucked out finding a man like my husband because I could never make it on my own. The room was silent. I wanted to disappear. My face burned with shame. But my husband, steady as ever, stood up, thanked him calmly, and turned the moment around with a joke. People laughed, the tension broke, but inside I was shattered. I thought that would be the end of it. I was wrong. Later on the dance floor, my brother stumbled over, drunk and angry. He grabbed my arm, told me my husband would ruin my life, that I was too good for this. I told him to stop, to let it go. He wouldn't. My husband stepped in, calm but firm, and said, "That's enough." My brother shoved him. My husband didn't flinch. He didn't move. He stood like a rock. And then my brother swung. At me. I don't remember the impact, just the gasps around me. The pain exploding across my face. The sound of my mother screaming. My husband's arms around me, pulling me back, shielding me. Security rushing in. My brother being dragged out, shouting things I can't even bring myself to repeat. I spent the rest of my wedding hidden away in a back room, dress soaked in tears, ice pressed to my face, my makeup ruined. My guests tried to comfort me, but all I felt was shame and heartbreak. That day was supposed to be remembered for love, for joy. Instead, it became the day my own brother assaulted me. The next day, my husband did something I'll never forget. He called a family meeting without even telling me beforehand. Calmly, firmly, he told my parents the truth, that he loved me, that he would protect me, and that he would not allow my brother to ever treat me this way again. He told them if my brother didn't get real help, he was no longer welcome in our lives. And then he revealed things I hadn't even known. That my brother had been spreading lies behind my back, saying my husband only married me for selfish reasons, that I was just a charity case, that our marriage would never last. Hearing that broke me. Not just the lies, but realizing my parents had let his behavior slide for years. They minimized it, excused it, ignored it, and now it had led to this. Since that day, my brother has sent half-hearted apologies. Messages filled with excuses, not accountability. I haven't responded. I don't know if I ever will. It's been weeks, and I still wake up at night replaying it all. My wedding day should have been the start of something beautiful. And yes, I married the love of my life. I know with him, I'll build new memories. Memories stronger than this pain. But I can't lie. It hurts. It feels like I lost a brother and gained a husband all on the same day. And I never imagined my wedding would be remembered like that.